I can't feel my face now.
You know, they were talking about climate change yesterday, and now we're learning that scientists and researchers are looking at how to change the weather on purpose. That's right. Lasers now could one day manipulate rain and lightning. CBS This Morning contributor Michio Kaku is a physics professor at City College of New York. Professor, nice to see you. Extraordinary seeing Al Gore and Bill Clinton there together with Charlie, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, they did not get into this discussion,
No.
though. But it is fascinating. I mean, lasers, really, to change the weather?
That's right. Well, as Mark Twain once famously said, everyone complains about the weather, but no one ever does anything about it. Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the laboratory so far, it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams. By firing trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons, creating what are called ions, and these ions act like seeds, like dust particles, bringing down rain and even lightning.
Go ahead.
Well, this fascinates me in part because, too, I remember reading the stories that China had used this during the Olympics, that the USSR had used this after Chernobyl to create rain clouds. I mean, did those really work then? We have some of these capabilities now?
Inconclusive. Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War, to wash out the Viet Cong. Governments have been playing with this thing.
Alleged to.
Alleged to, right.
Yeah.
Now, we realize that for decades now, these governments have been alleged to have experimented with weather control, but nothing conclusive. This time we're bringing in the laws of physics rather than simply waving our hands and uttering mumbo jumbo. We're actually using trillion-watt lasers now. And in the laboratory, sure enough, they precipitate rain out of water vapor. Sure enough, you can actually bring down electricity down the beam.
So what does it mean for drought areas that need to have rain for crops? And if they don't have them, there's the consequences of famine.
Well, the bad news is if it's a clear blue sky, it's not going to do anything at all because it only takes water vapor that's already in the air and condenses it. However, for floods, for agriculture, farmers, for people planning wedding parties, football games, you name it, outdoor events and agriculture and flooding and even hurricanes, all of them could be subject to weather modification.
Incredibly interesting, Professor Michio Kaku. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because that's super intelligent. Bro, they put it right in front of our face all the time. They tell us all the time what they about to do. Hey, we about to start playing with the weather, y'all. Just don't ever accuse us of anything happening when the weather blows stuff up, y'all. Yo. Man, come on, dog. That's such a stupid thing to like want to control. It really is, dog, because like you're talking about a process that is naturally forming and taking place due to a balance. And when you get into that mix, you start causing imbalances in the earth and the ionosphere, and storms start brewing up where they're not supposed to be brewing up, and droughts start happening where they're not supposed to be happening. I mean, you basically cause a pole shift. So back in 2014, before that though, we knew stuff was going on with the weather. And like, here's the thing, bro. You gotta, when you're doing that stuff, you gotta like put some type of conductor out there, right? I really believe that's why, now this is my own conspiracy, bro. So, you know, take it as you wish. But I really think that's why they be doing the whole spraying in the air thing, you know, when they drop all that aluminum, because they need to make the air more conductive than it already is, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, right? It's like they're basically making a ground with the spray. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going off too far. Maybe I'm going off on a tangent right now, but I do know that they always gonna put this stuff in your face. And I don't think it's a very good idea that we should be messing with the balance of Mother Nature and the way that she has things set up, because you might end up pissing her off and causing some things to happen that you didn't want to happen, bro. We got some super volcanoes on this planet, and God forbid one of them joints go off, because we're going to cause a tsunami here. We're going to cause a hurricane here, an earthquake there. For what? For what? I get it, right? Like, if you wanted to use this technology to fix, deserts. And I say fix because deserts grow. If you didn't know, like, they grow. And that's what you don't want. I think China or somewhere in Asia, they had some system put in place where they were like basically converting deserts into like grasslands, which I thought is a dope idea, because imagine all the oxygen that could come from us covering up just some of the deserts on Earth with grass, right? That would affect the climate. There would be more moisture. But I think that's a good thing. I don't know. Call me crazy. Tell me down below. What do you think? Do you think affecting the weather is a good idea? Do you think that there is any good basis for it? Like, I know he said, watering crops when there's droughts and stuff, but there's got to be some type of repercussion, right? I don't know. I'm not a scientist on this. Let me know down below what you think.
According to the ancients, when the pineal gland of your brain is unregenerated, when it's not stimulated by meditation, it is a sandy consistency. When it is stimulated by meditation, it becomes like a small stone, and then triggers off and sends off the different impulses through your body. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 7. Unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made head of the corner. Do you know something? There's only one building on the face of the earth in which the stone is head of the corner. You know what that building is? Pyramid. That's a pyramid, and that's exactly what the Bible's talking about. There is only one building where the stone is made the head of the corner. It's a pyramid, and if you look on the back of your $1 bill, and that is the stone which represents in all antiquity the pineal gland of the brain, which the builders, the religionists, have rejected.
So there's these shapes, right? They're called the Platonic solids, and a lot of people claim, okay, this is just something that I read, something to bring up. There's a lot of people that claim that when they hold on to these shapes or have them near where they can see them or have them in their pocket or whatever it is, that they basically, like, they have the ability to be more present, right? Like, their frequency raises. Like, the presence of this shape raises their frequency. And one of those shapes is a pyramid. Okay? And people claim that is the one doing the most. That is an interesting thing, though, to equate the pineal gland with the cornerstone, the headstone of a pyramid. I've never thought of that. The pineal gland also, he said, when it's not in use, it's a sandy consistency. And when it is, it's a stone. But I don't know how much I agree with that neither, knowing that when you're not meditating and your diet's jacked up and you're like all low frequency, the hell out of your mind, it's calcified. And I don't know if that's like sandy consistency inside of a calcification, but I know it's hard. Calcification is hard, right? And I would imagine when you decalcify your pineal gland, it becomes a more moist gland, more, usable. So I don't know how much I agree with what he's saying. I need some more like backing on this, because the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Bible, Sumerian tablets, like whatever's talking about the pineal gland in ancient history, they don't ever refer to it as a sandy type of thing. It's always like a pine cone or something like that. So I don't know. I'm not just gonna be the dude that goes online and starts believing everything he sees, but it's good we talking about the pineal gland and the temple all together. That's always good. Let me know. Nah, you ain't gotta let me know. Now, if you know something about what he's talking about, though, let me know. Comment below, message me, whatever. It doesn't matter.
My kids were sitting here eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or maybe their favorite, Lucky Charms.
Uh-oh.
Now, I was a contractor for 22 years, and we used to do paint prep, do cleaning and things like that. And I'm sitting there reading a box, and I noticed that it says it contains trisodium phosphate. This, TSP, let's see, trisodium phosphate, harmful if swallowed, eye irritant, skin irritant, if ingested, call poison control. Poison control. Let's see here. Trisodium phosphate. And it's not way down here with the vitamins. It's way up here. That's on Lucky Charms. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We've got Star Wars. Trisodium phosphate. This is a carcinogen that we're feeding our kids. And General Mills is putting it in all of their stinking cereal. If I sprinkled trisodium phosphate on my kids' cereal, if I put this on there, I would go to prison for poisoning my children. But yet, they're putting it in our cereals for our kids to eat.
Okay. Here we go. We got something, y'all. We got something. We hooked it. Let's go ahead and what he said, Lucky Charms. What the hell? Ingredients. Trisodium phosphate. This is on LuckyCharms.com. Okay? I'm not making this up for anywhere. So YouTube, don't you dare try to hit me with some misinformation, because we going to make sure we clarify everything right here. So we got Lucky Charms, trisodium phosphate. All right. Let's hit the next one. It was Cinnamon Toast Crunch ingredients. Right? Same thing. This is CinnamonToastCrunch.com. Okay? It don't get no realer, bruh. Let's check the ingredients. Trisodium phosphate. Okay. So that ingredient is in both of those cereals. However, let's go back and look at what that is. Trisodium phosphate. Let's check that out. Trisodium phosphate is the inorganic compound with the chemical formula blah, blah, blah. It is white, granular, or crystalline solid, highly soluble in water, producing an alkaline solution. It's used as a cleaning agent, builder, lubricant, food additive, stain remover, and degreaser. We feeding our kids degreasers. Okay, hold up. I got to get a little bit deeper in this. Food additive. Sodium phosphates, including monosodium, disodium, and trisodium, are approved as food additives in the EU. They are commonly used as acidity regulators and have the collective E number E339. United States Food Drug Administration lists sodium phosphates as generally recognized as safe. This is Wikipedia. Trisodium phosphate. Pros and cons. Imagine a cleaner called trisodium phosphate with many uses that cuts through the worst of stains, including mold, grease, and soot. It has no additives, no fragrance, no bleach, or ammonia. This cleaner is very cheap, mixes up in minutes with hot water. Its shelf life is years, and it has a proven track record of cleaning stubborn, grimy, greasy areas around the home. Yet it's not a product without controversy, and many states even ban it outright. States ban this outright? Is there places that Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch are banned? All right, hold up. Trisodium phosphate, TSP, might be the heavy-duty cleaner you need for projects around the home, such as painting, cleaning soot from chimneys, cleaning mildew and mold behind refrigerators, kitchen sinks, areas around. What is trisodium phosphate? Trisodium phosphate, commonly called TSP, is packaged blending cleaning product consisting of 75 to 80% trisodium phosphate, 20 to 25% sodium carbonate. TSP is typically inexpensive, comes in the form of odorless dry powder, mixed hot water, blah, 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 blah. Though bans on phosphates are in effect in many communities, TSP is still legal in many areas. It's often favored by contractors and painters to ensure that the surface will be clean, dust-free, and able to accept the paint. However, phosphate-free substitutes to TSP are also available nearly everywhere. Yo, cons? It can stain surfaces. It can irritate the eyes and skin. It can darken aluminum and damage glass. And it requires extreme care when using. And then peep this. We got a Honey Nut Cheerio. You can't make this up, bro. There's a Honey Nut Cheerios that right next to this. Why? It can cause eye irritation and is harmful if swallowed. Listen, y'all. Listen. I stopped eating cereal because I heard it was bad for men. Right? It make you not act right no more. Right? It make you not do what you're supposed to be doing when it's time to be doing what you built to be doing. Right? So I stopped eating it. I was like, no, can't be doing it. But here's a reason for, like, if you was on edge, if you was kind of like, I don't know about cereal, this is really like an opportunity for you to be like, TSP, Food and Drug Administration might have said it's okay, but not in my house. You know, you could still govern your own house today. I don't know about when you watching this. Maybe the world went crazy. Maybe not, though. Maybe we prevailed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we came together and we said, we don't want this crap in our cereal. You know, I seen something the other day that was talking about California bans certain ingredients in Cheetos. Hold on. Here we go. Look here. I ain't going to get into it, but this is all I put. California bans ingredients in Cheetos. Titanium dioxide, potassium bromate, brominated vegetable oil, or propylparaben. Foods like hot Cheetos, Skittles, and Streets apples and honey fruit slices contain these ingredients and could be banned in California. If passed, it'll take effect in January 25. And look, boom. Lawmakers pushed the ban. Wow, California banning Skittles and hot Cheetos. It's 2 days ago, a week ago. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Woo! Red dye number 3 gotta go. Mountain Dew, you next. You next with that yellow. Look, man, if you enjoyed the video, man, hit the like button down below. It fuels the algorithm. Comment, do all the things to support the channel, man. I really appreciate it. I got a goal of 1,000 subscribers by soon. I need it soon. I need it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this thing pumping, bro. I want to do some more stuff with YouTube, and it's going to take y'all to make it happen, right? But do the things, and until the next time, I love you. Peace. New era.
I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around me. I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token.